Hello everybody. Today we will talk about Germany. In brief. Capital, Berlin. Flag. The German flag is a horizontal tricolor consisting of black top, red middle, and yellow bottom stripes. With a population of 80.2 million according to the 2011 census, rising to at least 81.9 million as of the 31st of December 2015, Germany is the most populous country in the European Union, the second most populous country in Europe after Russia, and the 16th most populous country in the world. Germany, officially the Federal Republic of Germany, is a country in Central and Western Europe, lying between the Baltic and North Seas to the north, and the Alps to the south. It borders Denmark to the north, Poland and the Czech Republic to the east, Austria and Switzerland to the south, France to the southwest, and Luxembourg, Belgium and the Netherlands to the west. Germany includes 16 constituent states, covers an area of 357,386 square kilometers, 137,988 square miles, and has a largely temperate seasonal climate. With 83 million inhabitants, it is the second most populous state of Europe after Russia, the most populous state lying entirely in Europe, as well as the most populous member state of the European Union. Germany is a very decentralized country. Its capital and largest metropolis is Berlin, while Frankfurt serves as its financial capital and has the country's busiest airport. Germany's largest urban area is the Ruhr, with its main centers of Dortmund and Essen. The country's other major cities are Hamburg, Munich, Cologne, Stuttgart, Düsseldorf, Leipzig, Dresden, Bremen, Hanover, and Nuremberg. In 1871, Germany became a nation-state when most of the German states, most notably excluding Switzerland and Austria, unified into the Prussian-dominated German Empire. After World War I and the Revolution of 1918-19, the empire was replaced by the parliamentary Weimar Republic. The Nazi seizure of power in 1933 led to the establishment of a dictatorship, the annexation of Austria, World War II, and the Holocaust. After the end of World War II, in Europe and a period of Allied occupation, Austria was re-established as an independent country and two new German states were founded: West Germany, formed from the American, British, and French occupation zones, and East Germany, formed from the Soviet occupation zone. Following the revolutions of 1989 that ended communist rule in Central and Eastern Europe, the country was reunified on 3 October 1990. Today, the sovereign state of Germany is a federal parliamentary republic led by a chancellor. It is a great power with a strong economy. It has the world's fourth largest economy by nominal GDP and the fifth largest by PPP. As a global leader in several industrial and technological sectors, it is both the world's third largest exporter and importer of goods. A developed country with a very high standard of living, it upholds a social security and universal health care system, environmental protection, and the tuition-free university education. The United Germany is considered to be the enlarged continuation of the Federal Republic of Germany and not a successor state. As such, it retained all of West Germany's memberships in international organizations. Based on the Berlin-Bonn Act, adopted in 1994, Berlin once again became the capital of the reunified Germany, while Bonn obtained the unique status of a Bundesstaat, federal city, retaining some federal ministries. The relocation of the government was completed in 1999. Following the 1998 elections, SPD politician Gerhard Schröder became the first chancellor of a red-green coalition with the Alliance 90, the Greens Party. Among the major projects of the two Schröder legislatures was the Agenda 2010 to reform the labor market to become more flexible and reduce unemployment. The modernization and integration of the Eastern German economy is a long-term process scheduled to last until the year 2019, with annual transfers from west to east amounting to roughly $80 billion. Germany is a federal, parliamentary, representative democratic republic. The German political system operates under a framework laid out in the 1949 constitution known as the Grundgesetz Basic Law. Amendments generally require a two-thirds majority of both the Bundestag and the Bundesrat. The fundamental principles of the Constitution, as expressed in the articles guaranteeing human dignity, the separation of powers, the federal structure, and the rule of law are valid in perpetuity. Germany has a civil law system based on Roman law with some references to Germanic law. The Bundesverfassungsgericht, Federal Constitutional Court, is the German Supreme Court responsible for constitutional matters, with power of judicial review. Germany's Supreme Court system, called Oberstgerichtshof des Bundes, is specialized for civil and criminal cases. The highest court of appeal is the Inquisitorial Federal Court of Justice, and for other affairs the courts are the Federal Labor Court, the Federal Social Court, the Federal Finance Court and the Federal Administrative Court. Constituent states. Germany comprises 16 federal states which are collectively referred to as Bundesländer. Each state has its own state constitution, and is largely autonomous in regard to its internal organization. Two of the states are city-states consisting of just one city, the national capital of Berlin, and Hamburg. The state of Bremen consists of two cities that are separated from each other by the state of Lower Saxony, Bremen and Bremerhaven. Foreign relations. Germany has a network of 227 diplomatic missions abroad and maintains relations with more than 190 countries. As of 2011, Germany is the largest contributor to the budget of the European Union, providing 20%, and the third largest contributor to the UN, providing 8%. Germany is a member of NATO, the OECD, the G8, the G20, the World Bank and the IMF. It has played an influential role in the European Union since its inception, and has maintained a strong alliance with France and all neighboring countries since 1990. Germany promotes the creation of a more unified European political, economic and security apparatus. Military. Germany's military, the Bundeswehr, is organized into Heer, Army and Special Forces KSK, Marine, Navy, Luftwaffe, Air Force, Bundeswehr Joint Medical Service and Streitkräfte Basis, Joint Support Service branches. In absolute terms, German military expenditure is the 9th highest in the world. In 2015, military spending was at €32.9 billion, about 1.2% of the country's GDP, well below the NATO target of 2%. Germany has a social market economy with a highly skilled labor force, a large capital stock, a low level of corruption, and a high level of innovation. It is the world's third largest exporter of goods, and has the largest national economy in Europe, which is also the world's fourth largest by nominal GDP and the fifth one by PPP. The service sector contributes approximately 71% of the total GDP, including information technology, industry 28%, and agriculture 1%. The unemployment rate published by Eurostat amounts to 4.7% in January 2015, which is the lowest rate of all 28 EU member states. With 7.1%, Germany also has the lowest youth unemployment rate of all EU member states. According to the OECD, Germany has one of the highest labor productivity levels in the world. Germany is part of the European single market, which represents more than 508 million consumers. Several domestic commercial policies are determined by agreements among European Union (EU) members and by EU legislation. Germany introduced the common European currency, the euro, in 2002. It is a member of the Eurozone, which represents around 340 million citizens. Its monetary policy is set by the European Central Bank, which is headquartered in Frankfurt, the financial center of continental Europe. Being home to the modern car, the automotive industry in Germany is regarded as one of the most competitive and innovative in the world, and is the fourth largest by production. The top 10 exports of Germany are vehicles, machinery, chemical goods, electronic products, electrical equipments, pharmaceuticals, transport equipments, basic metals, food products, and rubber and plastics. Germany also has a strong cooperative sector, with two of the largest retail cooperatives in Europe located in the country. Of the world's 500 largest stock market-listed companies measured by revenue in 2014, the Fortune Global 500, 28 are headquartered in Germany. 30 major Germany-based companies are included in the DAX, the prime German stock market index, which is operated by Frankfurt's stock exchange of Deutsche Börse. Well-known international brands include Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Saab, Volkswagen, Audi, Siemens, Allianz, Adidas, Porsche, Deutsche Bahn, Deutsche Bank, Bosch and Babelsberg. Germany is recognized for its large portion of specialized small and medium enterprises, known as the Mittelstand model. More than 1,000 of these companies are global market leaders in the segment and are labeled hidden champions. Berlin developed a thriving, cosmopolitan hub for start-up companies and became the leading location for venture capital-funded firms in the European Union. Culture in German states has been shaped by major intellectual and popular currents in Europe, both religious and secular. Historically, Germany has been called Das Land der Dichter und Denker, the land of poets and thinkers, because of the major role its writers and philosophers have played in the development of Western thought. Germany is well known for such folk festival traditions as Oktoberfest and Christmas customs, which include Advent wreaths, Christmas pageants, Christmas trees, Stollen cakes, and other practices. As of 2016, UNESCO inscribed 41 properties in Germany on the World Heritage List. There are a number of public holidays in Germany determined by each state. The 3rd of October has been a national day of Germany since 1990, celebrated as the Tag der Deutschen Einheit, German Unity Day. Prior to reunification, the day was celebrated on the 17th of June, in honor of the uprising of 1953 in East Germany, which was brutally suppressed on that date. In the 21st century, Berlin has emerged as a major international creative center. According to the Anhalt GfK Nation Brands Index, in 2014 Germany was the world's most respected nation among 50 countries, ahead of US, UK, and France. A global opinion poll for the BBC revealed that Germany is recognized for having the most positive influence in the world in 2013 and 2014. Public holidays, official holidays are New Year's January 1st, Good Friday, Easter Monday, variable dates in March or April, May Day, May 1st, Ascension Day, variable date in April or May, Pentecost, variable date in April or May, Day of German Unity, October 3rd, and Christmas, Boxing Day, December 25 to 26.